Hello, PhantomNova here, and welcome back to my channel and another episode of Planet Zoo. So, what we did last time was we did our ostrich exhibit or habitat. So we got that in. We got some babies born, and actually, isn't one of them? I think one of them is still, yeah. She was pregnant, due in May, so she's close to having her babies. So, and then we also have our peafowls, which, yeah, they are. We've had a lot of babies with them as well, which is excellent. So today's episode, I want to get a couple things done, hopefully. One being the greater flamingo habitat over here, and getting some more done on the center area. But I have had a change, which we can go on and pause because we have enough money right now. We've made plenty of money every year, so we don't really need to let it run for now. So I think I want to do something different with this. And what I want to do is we're going to move these buildings. We're going to move a couple over here and a couple back in this area. Because what I want to do is we're going to still do this outside like building, but the inside is going to be open, a little more open. We're going to put some of the exhibits inside. I don't know how many exactly, but a couple. We'll put some picnic tables in. We may do a shop or two facing in. I'm not sure yet, but I do know that I want to do that. So I think we're going to do a couple time lapses. First one to do the greater flamingo habitat over here. And then we'll come out of that. We'll get these buildings moved. Well, actually, let's go on and move them now. We're going to have to split from that building because, or that group, because we don't need them in that group anymore. So we're going to put that there. Quarantine can go over here. Again, exit out of that. We can add it as, no we can't, because it's not, those aren't all one group. So we're going to just separate that. Let's do this real quick, just to give it a little more space, and then we'll put it in. The big thing is going to be, I don't know what I just clicked on, is going to be the water treatment, because I can't, it's got to go over here. So it is just going to go, you know what, go on and put it part of that group. Go on and put it there. That should be fine. let's do path over to it. Okay. And then these, we don't really need the workshop or the research, at least not right now. If I end up buying the other DLC packs, we will, but for now we do not. But I think what we're going to do is just for now is just, why won't you let me place it down? Okay. Exit that group and place it down. Okay, delete it. And you know what, go on and just delete. Just go on and delete that too, because why not? And then the trade center, we're going to just slip in right there for now. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So then let's just delete this path. Because what I want to also do, and I've got to figure out if we can, is to, let's find it, is part of this building squeeze in a staff room. That's not what I wanted. That is what I wanted. I need negative impact, but let's add it to that group. Yes, see. I mean, we possibly could put it in like this gap here. Maybe that's what we'll do. Put it in there and then do away with, no. I don't want it. Why? Okay, that is definitely not what I want. Okay, maybe we'll do it like that. Maybe do it like that. We can decorate this. That would allow the building to go in here, and it would have an entrance this way. That way any of the shopkeepers that are here can go to it. I'm thinking that's probably what we're going to do. Somewhere maybe like in like there, because we also are going to have to put in a keeper's hut for what else we have planned for the exhibits that are going in here. Let's see. What do I duplicate it? So if we do the wall here, oh, I did that wrong. Do it on this side. If we do like that, That gives us a space of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by, see, that's 6 by 6. But we could drop it back to here. That would give us enough space for the staff buildings to go in here. That would give us 4. But is that enough to put in? Okay, I think we'll come back to this because I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly. I'll think about it while I work on the rest. So I think it is time-lapse time, so that we can get to work on the greater flamingos, so that we can get them put in. So yeah, time-lapse time. Okay, so let's get this time-lapse started. With this one, I wanted to, of course, we're doing the flamingo, so I wanted to do it roughly the same that we did the peafowls. It is a little smaller than the peafowl enclosure, but not by much. And so what I wanted to do was build a, they need a lot of water, obviously, so I wanted to build a like lake river type thing that has a bridge crossing for the guest to do it as a walk-in exhibit. So we start with getting the path put in, but I don't like the way it looks, so I'm about to do delete it all to redo it. And here we go. And then we get a little just outcropping for the guests to go out on. And then we get the flamingos put in, and I run into a problem that I didn't foresee, in that the quarantine only has 8, which I knew it did, but whatever. And so I have to put in another quarantine so that we can get all of the animals in, and they can get to the quarantine to get the ones out. As you can see there we go. So once we get them in, I work on just really fixing the habitat up, getting the terrain fixed, and then getting all of their enrichment items, which those feeders, I realized that the keepers won't walk in the water, so I do have to change them. But I wanted to build a little bit of a custom shelter for them. Nothing really large, but just a little custom building. And I think it turns out pretty nice. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but gets the job done, and isn't exactly plain. So, and then I just work on getting the plants in that they need. Plants, and then I put a few rocks in, not a whole lot, but a few. And I end up overdoing it on the flowers without realizing it, and I have to go back and delete a couple. But then yeah, so here goes the rocks, and that's going to just about end it. So I will see you in a second. Okay, and we're back. So I think the flamingo habitat, we'll go on and let it play. I think the flamingo habitat is pretty nifty. Um, we are waiting for the last few to be delivered. Well, not the last few. We're waiting for pretty much all of them to be delivered. Um, let's just narrow the time down a little more. Cut out that dark. Let's see. I think there should be only 3 people delivering. There's 2. There's the 3rd one. Okay. They stuck again. Or another family is stuck. So let's move them. Let's let another flamingo. Perfect. They are on their way. And so what I did was I did go on and buy a couple more, as you saw, but it's because they can have so many that it doesn't really hurt to have some more. So let's get those 2. Send to quarantine. That is not what I wanted. Education facilities, yeah. Because we did not put any education up for the ostriches. That is concerning. Oh, they can't be reached in the water. See. Nope. Okay, let's see. People are coming over here already, which is good. How about we move this? Shift that a little bit. Then can we get this over here? Yeah. Perfect. Okay, just that. Okay. So we shall see if we get donations over here, which, I mean, if we don't, I mean, it's not a big deal. One thing I do want to look at, hopefully this time as well, is getting our work zones set up for the staff, because we have a lot. We need to get a little more organization to our keepers. Let's see. Since people throwing trash down. Okay, yeah, during the next time lapse, we'll get some of the education. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it now. Let's get one put there for the common ostrich. We'll put one over here. Common ostrich. And let's do one here. Common ostrich. And then we'll put in a speaker right here. Common ostrich. And I think we can do pretty big, yeah. Cover that whole area. Okay, one more. I thought I bought a male and a female. Did I not buy a male and a female? Oh, it's being moved. Okay. I'm not sure where it's being moved from, but okay, we're up to 500, over 500 guests, so that's excellent. Not a whole lot of donations, but I don't think that should really be a problem. One thing I did want to look at was the animal talk points. What is this? I don't know what that is. Seating rail. Animal talk seating. Oh, that's cool. That's something new since I last played. But I want to do an animal talk point. That's going to be really busy. What if we did the animal talk point? Let's do the animal talk point over there. What we need to look at, educator. Okay. And you, can we... No. Okay. Work zones. Let's do that, and we'll do that. That's all that is needed. Because what I think we're going to do... Let's do it this way. Educator. The educators will be in their own separate work zones. Flamingo Educator. You know, I don't know if that has a, if it's an OR or an ER. Oh, it is an OR. Okay. And did I spell flamingo right? I hope so. Flamingo. Nope. INGO. Like bingo. Flamingo. There we go. I'll go on and add the habitat. I don't know if it needs to have the habitat added. High amount of litter. There is a high amount of litter. But don't we have... No, we only have 2 caretakers. So, let's get a couple more added. That should hopefully take care of. Yeah, let's hope that that'll be enough. Okay, the last 2. That should be all the flamingos we get, because that's going to be 14. They can have groups up to, what was it, 500? Let's see, if we were to get up to 100. Oh, you can't even do 100. I can't type in 100. Can I type in, say, 99? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if they get up to that point, they're going to need a lot. But for now, they're good. And even if they do have some babies right now, I don't think it's going to be a problem. No species assigned. Oh, okay. Let's assign that. Talk month, March. No, let's do June. Sure. No music. We're not going to do seeding for it. Perfect. Okay, good. I was wondering if they'd walk across this to get over here, and it turns out they will. Okay. We are getting more people over here, which is great. New one, exhibit species, which we should be able to do this episode. Look at him. Going over here to eat. Bunch of them coming. Bird pellets. And actually, that reminds me, we should be able to, yeah, grade 3 food. And how many mechanics? We only have 1 mechanic. Workload is light, but let's go on and do another one. Yellow Anaconda had offspring. So, I think Diego, is that the... Yeah, Diego's our baby. So, we are going to Diego. Animals. Diego. Quick trade you out. Though, if I just got another female... Okay, let's see. Let's do this real quick, and then we're going to dive into another time lapse, which will probably be the end for the episode, and we'll pick up next time. No, we don't have another. We don't have a female. So, do we just send him to the trade center and wait? Let's do that. Let's just send him to the trade center, and that will that'll take care of that. No, before we dive in, what we need to do is we need to get our education over here. So, let's get a couple put in. We're going to go in and put in a third one here. We're going to move the do not feed. Maybe. Yeah. Move it over just slightly there. Okay. Let's go on and get them assigned. And oh, talk show's going on. Nice. Nice. Audience capacity 50. Workload high. You have one show to do once a year. Like, okay. I guess let's put another one in here. And do we want another one maybe here? Not block that off. Let's just put one right there. And then we need a speaker, which we will put on top of the rock. Flamingo. And doing it fully out is fine. Okay, so that will help education. She threw out some food and they're not going to come over and eat. Oh, that sucks. But we've almost reached 600 guests with what we've got. So I think what we're going to do for this time lapse that we're going to jump into is we're going to work on this. I have a little bit more of an idea of what I want to do. So I'm going to give it a shot. And then that's probably going to be the end of the episode. So what we'll do is next episode we'll work on getting this area filled in. We're not going to overdo it. That was the problem with the original Franchise Zoo Legacy Prime. They were just I put too many pieces in, and we just can't do that. I don't want to do that again. I mean, it does make it look nice, but the problem is my computer just can't handle that much. So we're going to limit it, and what does this do? I don't know what that does. Okay, that's weird. Huh. That's something new as well, and I don't know. Habitat web camera. I guess you can assign a screen to it. I don't know. We'll see. I may look into that before next episode. But oh yeah, back to it. My computer just can't handle having that many pieces. That's why we're going. I mean, this was a little much, but I'm trying to limit the number of pieces that we're putting down just because my computer can't handle it. So I think without further to do, we are going to jump into the time lapse, work on this facility. What we might do is go on and get all the walls put in around. We're not going to have all the shops in because we're not going to put shops over here, obviously, because there's nothing over here for them to go to. So I think this is where we're going to go. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, for this second time lapse, I wanted to focus on the center building, which I think I already said, but I go in and I start with this and realize that I've done the wrong walls, so have to redo it. But we get another bathroom put in, we get some of the walls put up. I think this center building really does turn out well. I really do like it. I think I say it at the end of the time lapse as well, but so basically I just create the little hallways. Those are going to be covered up into this open section, and I go on and get the staff buildings in, which there's enough room to put more in if we need to. But then I get the exhibits in, and I put a couple more shops there in the center just to give it a little more to it. And then with this I do put a fake door so that it looks like it's closed, but the staff can still go in with a little sign. But then I just put some decorations up around there, and I use the dirt again, or I use the dirt, I'm thinking of a later episode, but I use the dirt to just fill in to make it look like it has mulch in it. But as you can see, I did put an exhibit in hidden back in there, and I'm going to do it on the other side too, but I need to wait until we get the shops on that side just so it doesn't mess with the pathing. But I really try to figure out what I want to do with this roof. Just the way the shape is, it is a little more what's the word, unique. I mean, so it makes it a bit of a challenge. I do play around with putting the gutters in, but it would take so many pieces to put the gutters in that I just didn't want to fool with that. It was a lot of unnecessary pieces. So then we look here and I try to figure out what I want to do. And I decide to go with that little outcropping, and then we really just start copying and pasting it around the whole building. And I have to play around with this corner again, but then then I get it. It does. We have to put finish it off there, but I think it turned out really nicely. And then we just go with putting the name of it on the front facing the entrance. I put some lights up even though we don't have it go into nighttime, and then I just play around with what fountain I want. I think this is what I end with, and then just put a few water jets in there. And what else do we do? Just get the bins and information boards and stuff up. Put a few picnic tables just to give them a little space inside to sit down. And just really finishing off the area. But that's going to bring us to the end of it. So I hope you enjoyed. See you in a second. Okay, welcome back. That was a longer session, but I am ecstatic about this. It turned out a lot better than I thought, and with minimal pieces, because I mean, if we look at this, it only has 388 pieces. Now, I mean, that might seem like a lot, but that is all the walls, the roof, all the shops. So, like, I am thrilled. I am thrilled with it. We didn't put these plants in it, but you know, that's fine. So yeah, I think we are coming to the end of coming to the end. We're gonna go on and decrease that. Let's go on and let it play for a little bit. Coming to the end of this session. So what we're gonna do next session is get in exhibit animals here, which we do already have two, or we have one. We have the Brazilian spider. So let's go on and do that since we already got that. We're gonna put it over here. So let's get it set. Okay, so here's our first one that we have not completely researched. Let's see, what does it need to be? 80? 79 is fine. Let's see, closing 1, 2, and 3 with the 3D facade. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Just the layout. Okay, good. So yeah, that's one of them in. So we can go on and get the education boards set. Oh, y'all not gonna leave any money? Okay, that's cool. So that gets that education, and then what we're gonna do. So we're gonna fill the other two up, but we're also gonna put one here, but I need to get the shops in over here so that it doesn't mess up the path. But I think we did well with getting the these back here. If we have to, we can either put another one in, and it shouldn't mess with the it shouldn't overlap here, I hope. We may need to put walls around them even inside here to decrease the oh, it reduced it. Okay, so no, that's fine. So we should be good with that. And I mean, the one keeper hut should be enough, but another staff room might be needed. Okay, perfect. Might be needed. I don't know yet. We won't know until we get more of the buildings in, because we are going to have a lot of shops around here. So it might be that we have to do another one. Which actually, I mean, I guess we could see facilities, heat map, staff facilities, staff room. So if we put it, let's do negative area. Okay, yeah, so in theory, we could put two more of these in, Come on. Okay, like, come on. Work with me here. So it would literally have to be placed right beside it for the negative radius to affect it. So yeah, we can put, I don't like that view. We can put 2 more staff rooms in this area, which would be perfect, because each one can hold, what, 4 people? 4 people at a time. So that would definitely, and we need to, happier guest, let's do staff healthcare for, let's do PR course. Our P-files are about to mature, so we're gonna have to, hold on, let's pause this and do this before I forget. Okay, so you and you are going to be on contraceptives, just so that I can know who needs to be gotten rid of. Those, that one. Literally all of our P-files should be getting close to maturing. These are a little further behind, but so once they mature, we're going to get rid of all of these males and pull in the 3 males that we have in storage. And there's another female. Okay, because I did want to check just to make sure. Indian P-fowl. Yes, so 3 males, and we can do quite a few females. So that would definitely work out for us, because right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 females, so we're good. Yeah, we're good. So we'll do that. These are not close, so let's just go and let the game play. A couple people we can say hi to. Perfect. Inspector is here. We do need to name this. Greater Flamingo. Perfect. So we'll see how he does. I mean, all of our animals, the welfare is perfect. Well, not perfect, but close to perfect. So, I don't know when these are going to start maturing. It's about to mature. Let's find them. Okay. So what age do they mature? 3 years. Okay. Yeah, so literally all of them are about to mature. Greater Flamingo is about to mate. That is perfectly fine. Okay, let's just speed it up a little. Can we get any of these to mature? Greater Flamingo is expecting offspring now. That's great. Another Greater Flamingo is about to mate. Wow. Indian peafowl has matured. You are an adult. You just haven't. Sometimes the animation for them maturing is a little delayed. I think we might need to put in another water pump for them. Okay, well, I don't guess you're gonna... There we go. So that's one of the females, which I could have just checked, but... Okay. We are going to put in another water pump just so they don't have to run around there all the time. And they don't cost much to put in, so I'm going to put one just in the middle there. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Why are you stressed? Oh, I guess there is a lot of people over here. But I mean, they have a huge area they can go to hide in. So if they don't, that's their fault. He has matured, Okay. They should all nearly be matured, so... But let's see. So... One... We've already had 2 baby flamingos? Wow. And so one is pregnant? Greater Flamingo has had an offspring. Oh, they must not have... Greater Flamingo. Gestation, 1 month. Okay, no, that's... And we were playing on high speed, so that would explain why they gave birth so quickly. Increase zoo reputation to 3. Has had offspring. Guess think tickets are underpriced. Let's do 10 and 7 and we'll see how that does. But let's pause it. And to end this episode, we are going to let's see. Let's see, are all of the males? No, one male has not matured yet. No, 2 of them have not matured. But we can get these. Send them to Trade Center. Move to Trade Center. Because what we are going to do... What species are we looking at? Oh, Greater Flamingo. We want Indian peafowl. So these are our 3 that we're going to move in. Okay. Because what we are going to do, let's go on and move these 3 into zoo. We're going to send them to quarantine. And let's get them out of the Trade Center. And what we're going to do is we're going to... Well, do we want to do that? Education is almost up there, and okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, do we want to go through the hassle of trying to trade these? Yeah, no, we're good. Let's see. Indian PFL. Because, let's see, a gold one, with decent, 50, as much effort as it takes to put in there, and look at how many are available that are incredibly great. Ours are okay. Yeah, we're gonna go on and do it. We're gonna just mark all of them for 25. Maybe they sell, maybe they don't. We'll see. And yeah, okay. You're not great. I'm gonna go on and release you. And just this one for 25. And when we come back next time, we'll see if any of them traded. I doubt they do, but maybe they will. Did the last one mature that we needed to send off? No. We have 3 more that need to mature. But they are all 3.2, so they should, yeah, there they go. More maturing. About to mature. I'm pretty sure all of these are about to mature, so that's good. Oh, someone bought. Oh no, that was the one we traded, that we sent out. You're not stressed. You need to stop lying to me, game. Like, if they're gonna get that stressed, they shouldn't be. Okay, I did not expect you to walk across there. If they're gonna get that stressed, the guests shouldn't be able to walk in there with them. I was hoping to get these moved out and marked for sale before. And Greater Flamingo is about to have offspring. Okay. So whichever one I have selected is grown up. So send to trade storage. Male, send to trade center. And final male, send to trade storage. Okay, so now we should not have any males in here. I should say any, yeah. They're all in the trade center. Okay, so then we can move our 3 over here and have some more babies. So what we're going to do is go in here. Yeah, they're all pretty good. So we're going to trade out another Greater Flamingo is pregnant. Okay, so we'll get all of those, see if we can't get them traded. If we look at our Greater Flamingos, We've had 5 babies already, and we have another one that is pregnant. We're going to have to just watch the inbreeding. Once we get enough, we shouldn't have a problem with that. We'll see. Once we get to having quite a few of them, we shouldn't have a problem with risk of inbreeding. So, but we did buy a couple of the. Are they leucistic? Or they? Yeah, they're leucistic. Male peafowls, and we have the one regular. See if we can get a few leucistic. I'm not worried about it because there's so many of them, but we haven't checked on these in a while. Lots of babies. None of them are pregnant. I think they all just recently had babies, so I'm not concerned with it. But yeah, I think this is where we're gonna call it. Take just in a view of our fabulous center. So yeah, let's go and pause it. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Until next time, stay safe.